Yo, what is going on, guys? Melonite here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys back to another video on my channel, and we are currently here on the Cobra.gg network. And for those who don't know what this server is, it is a brand new server that is coming soon that is actually owned by Mezoid, Spinal, and basically the Viper staff team. This is basically the second coming of HCF. Basically, I am currently here to show you guys some of the features on this server, and as you guys can see, the server is up and running right now, so you guys can actually join with the IP Cobra.gg. So make sure to go ahead and actually do that. And I think I actually pressed my Discord notification button or my mute button. Okay, yeah, I apologize for that. I'm gonna press this and go to multiplayer, and as you guys can see, this is the IP Cobra.gg. And if you guys actually log on for the release, which is actually today, make sure to use the command /redeem Melonite, because I am actually a partner on here. And okay, I guess you guys can actually do it in the lobby, so yeah, just make sure to do /redeem Melonite. I would just really appreciate that. Everything is now up and running, which includes the lobbies, arena, tutorial, website, and store. And it basically released today, which is Friday, which should be yesterday by the time this video is out at 12 a.m. EST. So yeah, so everything is up, guys. If you guys want to buy ranks, just head over to the description. All the links will be there for you guys, all the information about the server. So yeah, for those who don't know what CCT is, it is basically Cobra Custom Teams. It is a team-based game mode that brings together the fundamental elements from the most popular game modes in Minecraft. If you're into team-based strategy, team fighting, grinding, gathering, player versus environment, player versus player competition, then CCT is the perfect game mode for you. At its core, it mixes game modes such as hardcore factions, regular factions, skyblocks, prisons, and the overarching theme of CCT is player versus player. However, that does not neglect other aspects such as player versus environment. To start off, Cobra only supports 1.8.9, but we currently have goals to support future updates in the latest versions of Minecraft and Bedrock Edition 2. Getting into the overview of the game mode, it is most similar to HCF in the sense that it runs maps, and these maps will last 3 weeks, but this beta map that is coming up right now today will only last a map, just so, or not a map, what am I saying, a week, just so that we can kind of fix bugs, kind of fix certain items, and just do anything we need to do to change things for the future first map, because this is actually the beta map for those who don't know. Players on CCT can create teams, claim a protected base, participate in PvP events, make others raidable, and compete on team point leaderboards. However, death bans have been completely removed from CCT, and it's impossible to go raidable during the first week of the map. And this just kind of gives you like a bit of time to grind out and not to give up after just like dying a couple times and just losing your entire base and stuff, guys, which happens on HCF, but obviously it's more fast paced nowadays. And these core elements, in addition of the brand new PvP content, PvE content, and general foundational changes, it is what brings CCT as a game mode together. To get into the specifics, each role in CCT has an entirely custom built region, each with its own theme and purposes, guys. From map to map, these builds will be swapped with new ones, giving fresh new experiences every time, just so things don't get repetitive. Also, as a disclaimer, guys, in this video, I won't be getting into too many details, so if you guys want to look into the specifics about everything, I'll be linking down the forum post down below, and it should be in the description already. So if you guys want to read it yourself, it is all down there, and just be your guest. And just do whatever is most comfortable for you guys. Okay, I think that is the right saying. Anyways, the different regions we have to offer include the Overworld, Warzone, Wasteland in the Nether, and the End City. Here on Cobra, we actually have a custom PvP experience to offer. With PvP being a core element of CCT, there are a variety of factors affecting it, including classes, armor sets, custom enchants, pets, mask, admin items, star items, and artifacts. And I'm going to go ahead and just break down each and every one of them. Similar to Hardcore Faction, guys, we have kits on here, or classes if you guys want to call it that. We have the Gatherer class, Sorcerer class, Archer class, Sniper class, Scout class, Medic class, Diamond class, and a lot of them are just renames of the Bard, Archer, Miner, obviously the stuff you guys are used to on HCF. So yeah, along with the kits, guys, we also have specialized armor sets, which I'm going to go ahead and just go through them right now, guys. We have 5 to currently offer right now, and you guys can view them with the command /armor sets in game. I don't think you can actually do it in the lobby. Yeah, I think you guys actually have to wait to join the CCT server, and that includes the Adventurer, Tropico, Goliath, Mamba, and the cost sets, which is obviously went through Katha events. More features include custom enchantment shards, which are basically just custom enchantment books where you can get custom enchantments. You guys should be familiar with this if you guys play Minecadia or any other faction server nowadays, guys. We also have pets, which also come from like prisons and other game modes such as that with different tiers. We also have masks. You can actually acquire extra buffs and benefits while wearing them. Something cool I didn't really expect is admin items, guys. I guess this kind of comes from Minecadia. I don't actually know because I really haven't played, but from just seeing like Mezoid and HeyFood's titles, I'm guessing that they have admin items on there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we also have that to offer here on CCT. There are also, ooh, wait, I just realized there's a guy named Tank. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked, but yeah, there's actually partner items here on the server too, but they're actually called artifacts now, guys, and the different artifacts we have are Rod of Paralysis, which is basically just an anti-build stick, a teleportation ball, which is a switcher ball, pocket spell, which is a portable bard, web eggs, which is just like a thing that just sprays cobwebs on the ground so you get stuck. We also have god sets here, which are just sets that have like a bunch of custom enchantments and the maxed out protection, sharpness, and you know, just all the good stuff you guys would really want in the PvP set. Anyways, in terms of content, CCT is built with competitive PvP events, PvE events, 24/7 events, minigame, significant weekend PvP events, and more, guys. And yeah, and you guys can actually see the schedule with a command. I don't actually know what it is right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be /events, and the game modes include capture the flag, secure the payload, oddball, hardpoint, control the zone, king of the hill, hell cage, and the PvE content includes Tomb of the King Cobra, temple run, and there's also warzone bosses, which is pretty self-explanatory, guys. In the warzone, you guys can actually fight bosses which give you special and overpowered loot. And to add on to the warzone bosses, guys, we also have hacker eggs, which are basically spawnable bosses with even more custom and cool unique features or items that you guys can actually obtain. So yeah. Also, another cool sub-region is the Cavern, which is a PvE niche, as it's purely there just for you to gather ores and stuff, and it's located in Warzone and in End City. In these areas, you guys can gain a special currency known as crypto, which I kind of find as, like, you know, kind of like real life translated. Okay, enough of that. Okay, and basically, you guys get a special pickaxe to mine with, which is the Cavern pickaxe, and you guys can upgrade this pickaxe with special prison-like custom enchantments. So I guess this is where the prisons elements comes from. So yeah. And to talk more specifically about the PvE and PvP events, guys, the events include Bunker, Dragon's Den, Dark Fortress, and a variety of other mini-game modes, which is like Spleef, Bow, you know, One in the Quiver, Survival Games, Block Sumo, Bed Wars, TNT Tag, all the popular game modes you guys are pretty much used to. And you guys know how HCF had Citadel, Conquest, Palace, and the weekend events? Here on CCT, we also have significant competitive weekend events, which include end opening events, which happen the day after the start of the map, guys. And also there's a multiverse event, which is similar to Citadel and Palace, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's what Mezoid said in his video. So if you guys want to have like a more of an in-depth look, he does a really good job actually like explaining everything, because obviously he was a big part of like developing all these game modes. And there's also something called the Ferocity event. There's the Bunkers tournament, which is kind of like an extension to Bunkers, but it's actually a tournament style game mode, PvP tournaments, and yeah. Also, something I found to be really neglected in HCF was the economy, guys, because obviously by the time like you open up all your keys, you're really rich, and there's no need to go to the shop other than to just like buy a bunch of farming materials, which kind of just gets rid of the purpose of like actually making farms and stuff. Here on CCT, the economy is actually a vital role throughout the map, with both players to players and player to server transactions and various ways to make money and earn money. And wait, okay, it means the same thing, but yeah, basically the economy is a huge part of the server, and you guys can make farms like HCF and like factions. It's kind of like a mix of every game mode. But yeah, you guys can look into the forums post about like the economy, because it's very complicated and it's better if you guys actually see it yourself. Anyways, to talk about the start of the map as well as the end of the map, which is basically CCT's special and cool way of saying start of the world and end of the world. I guess they just kind of changed up the acronym. But anyways, guys, start of the map is broken into 7 different phases that last the entire first day. These are gathering phases, the builder phase, the exploration phase, the warzone phase, and the quest phase, and the minigame phase, and lastly, the booster phase. Basically, the start of the map is split up into different phases so that no one can really like just rush one thing and just get really overpowered, and just so that there's kind of like a safety layer of like protection for those who don't actually know how to play, which is basically everyone, basically not including those who play the closed beta. But I heard that was pretty glitchy and all, which kind of makes sense because obviously it is like the first test run of the server. But yeah, I kind of really dig the idea of having different phases because it allows you to get set up and you can't really get like absolutely freaking wrecked by just one big like team. And the last thing I will be going over in today's episode is the end of the map, guys. The final Thursday of the map will be the last day for teams and players to get statistics that will be saved to the server and the website. As soon as the clock hits midnight on Friday, all statistics and leaderboards will be locked and saved. From 3 p.m. EST to 7 p.m. EST on Friday, the end of the map event will take place. There will still be no death bans, but there will also be no save zones and all claims will be accessible. During this time, the end of the map event schedule enables, which is an event schedule that has boosted and modified game modes. As soon as one event ends, the next will start. These events are modified and become way faster paced. For example, a Koth will have a way shorter capping time. Secure the Payload will move much faster. Oddball will have a lower point requirement to win, and more. The main focus at the end of the map events has to do with the end of the map leaderboards, which is a point-based leaderboard driven by kills and deaths and event wins. Once 7 p.m. hits, the Hyper EOTW or EOTM, guys, I am having trouble reading that because I'm so used to saying end of the world period ends. All the EOTM leaderboards will lock. From here, whichever team has the most EOTM points wins the event. To conclude this season, a battle royale will take place. This is very similar to HCF EOTWs. All players will spawn in the air of a custom-made battle royale map with their inventories and glide to landing locations. And this is very reminiscent of Fortnite if you guys didn't know. The battle royale will feature a shrinking border and a potion chest located randomly throughout. The final survivor is the winner of the battle royale event, and the season will have officially concluded. And there we go, guys. That is going to conclude the breakdown of the CCT game mode, guys. Obviously, if you guys want a more in-depth look into the game mode, go ahead and watch Mezoid's video as well as go over the forum post. It goes through everything piece by piece, so I would just really recommend going through that, guys. Anyways, as I said previously in the intro, make sure to do the command/redeem Melonite because I would really appreciate that. That will honestly just show me you guys will support me throughout my journey here on CCT. And obviously, yes, guys, I am a partner here or a creator or whatever you guys want to call it. I don't know what they're going to be calling it, guys. But yeah, guys, I would just highly recommend logging on for the game mode. And if you guys can, I would just recommend watching my Let's Play that will be coming out for this game mode. And I'm just hoping for the best, guys. I'm literally praying that this is really well because I just really want HCF to come back to its prime, or more so have like a second coming, because obviously HCF is more than anything done in terms of growing. But obviously we still have our community here on stage, so yeah, make sure to support me on there too. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the breakdown video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, make sure to go ahead and actually like the video. And if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any questions for me, just let me know in the comments down below, guys, and join the server with the IP cobra.gg. But besides that, guys, that is gonna be it, and I hope you beautiful and wonderful people have a wonderful day. And also a new a new Let's Play coming out tomorrow or today, the same day of this video. And yeah, adios.